This story is kind of fun. So I was convinced that these pots that I had been making that I felt really good about, there was no way to sincerely say, without seeming like a biter, like I was just appropriating Japanese culture, that Japan and my learning there had this huge influence, and that some aesthetic thing was happening in me that I had become proficient in ceramics and that. But I also felt like it was this conceptual act where people would understand the ceramic work differently if they thought a Japanese person made it and not a black person. So I was kind of interested in first making the highest form of Japanese ceramics I could, which was kind of, it's like Kerry James Marshall making a Rembrandt or something. Like, I wanted to like win on the occasion of traditional Japanese ceramics. So much so that people would believe that those were real pots from the 1700s and whatever. And that then we would be able to kind of measure conceptually people's interest and appetite for otherness, other than blackness. Right. Could Yamaguchi start to unlock my sincere metabolizing of Japanese culture, black soul food rituals, Mississippi? Like, could I have those things wrapped up in this form of a series of ceremonial soul food dinners?
So, but first,
yes.
You made him up. Tell us his story.
So Yamaguchi, as it is, was the son of a potter and a civil rights activist who lived in Mississippi. The potter, this Japanese potter, came from Japan looking for the legendary black clay of the South, that he was going to unearth this thing. He found it, stayed with his wife, married this sister, and then they started hosting civil rights activists from around the country as they would come to do that thing in Mississippi. So there's a little bit of my mama and daddy in there, my history with Yazoo City and Silver City, Mississippi. I wanted like my narrative to kind of be throughout. And then Shoji Yamaguchi, they produced a son. And this guy went on to form this institute, the Yamaguchi Institute. And it was basically an institute that existed to bring people together around soul food.